In March of 2020, we passed a resolution that was similar to this. There's a key word that was different, and that was Assembly Resolution E-854. The Speaker, in a press release the day prior, said, during these extraordinary circumstances. The same majority leader that brings this resolution before us today said in that same press release, this resolution gives us the ability to adopt a new reality during this pandemic and future emergencies. And when asked by my good colleague from Western New York here, the same majority leader on that resolution at the time, when pressed through an open debate, said, yes, the resolution specifically says temporary. There was a lot. There was a lot. We voted against it at the time. It wasn't about emergencies. It wasn't about extraordinary circumstances. It was about silencing the voice of the Republic. You want to continue to have people not have faith in our representative democracy in our republic? There's been a huge push about voting rights these days, right? Well, people will get really excited to get to the polls and vote for their representative that can't even swing up their microphone, and because it wasn't their turn that day, debate on a bill that mattered to them. You want to talk about disenfranchisement? Break the system. Break our voice first. Then the voice of the people truly won't matter. It's a strategy. I don't think it's going to bring any of us closer together. And it was based on a lie in the first place. We're talking about reapportionment of districts and one person, one vote. What about the First Amendment? What does this communicate to the people of the state of New York when this body doesn't even hold free debate and freedom of speech in their own house? What kind of example are we setting for our kids about what the First Amendment means in this society? I know we love quotes in this body, and I'd like to share a couple, Mr. Speaker. One from Thomas Jefferson. Reason...
Mr. Walczyk, if you would, please. Thank you.
A debate for another day.
I know it's hard.
Reason and free inquiry are the only effectual agents against error. I'd agree with Mr. Jefferson, but another one. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. And that was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will be voting no on this resolution. And to every member that's ever walked into this chamber, been elected by someone in the state of New York, raised their right hand and swore an oath to the Constitution of this state and of the United States, I urge you to vote no as well.